A Chef's Farewell. The end of an era. The world of animation was shocked in 2006. Isaac Hayes, the legendary soul singer, left the popular show South Park. He was the voice of Chef, a beloved character. Fans were heartbroken. What happened? Why did Hayes leave a show that brought him so much success? The answer lies in a controversy that went far beyond the cartoon world. It involved religion, free speech, and the power of satire. The soulful voice of Chef, Isaac Hayes in South Park. Isaac Hayes was a legend. He was a famous soul singer with a voice as smooth as butter. He was known for his hit songs like Theme from Shaft. But in the world of South Park, he was the voice of Chef. Chef was the friendly school cook in the quirky town of South Park. His character was warm and welcoming. He was a favorite among the kids. South Park and Scientology. A recipe for controversy. The memo reportedly condemned South Park for its satirical portrayal of Scientology. This created a huge dilemma for Hayes. On the one hand, he was a devoted Scientologist. On the other hand, he was part of a show that often mocked religion, including Scientology. This wasn't the first time South Park had poked fun at Scientology. In a previous episode, they had already satirized its beliefs and practices. However, this time, the criticism hit a nerve. Chef's wisdom. More than just a funny guy. Chef wasn't just a source of amusement. He was also the voice of reason in South Park. Whenever the kids faced a dilemma, they turned to Chef for advice. Whether it was about girls, school, or even the meaning of life, Chef always had something insightful to say. Of course, his advice was usually delivered with a dose of humor and innuendo. One of the reasons Chef's advice resonated with viewers was its sincerity. Section 3, A Town in Mourning. South Park without Chef. When news of Isaac Hayes' departure broke, South Park fans were devastated. It was a shock that rippled through the community, leaving many in disbelief. It felt like losing a member of the family. Chef was more than just a character. He was a beloved figure who brought warmth and humor to the show. Chef was such an integral part of the show. His unique voice and memorable songs made him a standout character that fans looked forward to every episode. It was hard to imagine South Park without him. The void left by his absence was palpable, and fans couldn't help but feel a sense of loss. The news came just before the premiere of the show's 10th season, casting a shadow over what should have been a celebratory event. The excitement for the new season was dampened by the somber reality of Chef's departure. The circumstances surrounding Hayes' exit made it even more difficult to process. It wasn't just a simple departure. It was mired in controversy and conflicting reports. The public learned that the decision was rooted in controversy. Reports suggested that Hayes' departure was linked to his beliefs, adding a complex layer to the narrative. This added a layer of sadness and confusion to the whole situation. Fans were left grappling with mixed emotions, trying to make sense of the sudden change. Fans were left wondering if their favorite singing, Chef, would ever return to South Park. The uncertainty lingered, and the hope for Chef's return became a common topic of discussion among the show's loyal viewers. Section 1. A memo and a choice. The Scientology controversy. The controversy surrounding Isaac Hayes' departure from South Park centered around a reported memo from the Church of Scientology. Hayes, a devout Scientologist, found himself caught between his faith and his role on a show known for its irreverent humor, which had previously targeted Scientology. This memo, although never officially confirmed by the church, reportedly criticized the show's portrayal of Scientology and its beliefs. The memo, as reported by various news outlets, argued that South Park was engaging in religious intolerance and bigotry by satirizing Scientology. Section 2. Freedom of speech versus besides religious sensitivity. A clash of ideologies. The South Park controversy wasn't just about a cartoon. It became a flashpoint in a larger cultural debate about freedom of speech versus religious sensitivity. On one side were those who defended South Park's right to satirize any and all targets, arguing that no subject should be off limits for comedic commentary. They saw the show's irreverence as a form of social commentary, challenging established norms and sparking conversation. The South Park controversy had a lasting impact on Isaac Hayes' legacy. While he remained a respected figure in the music industry, his departure from the show cast a shadow over his later years. Some fans felt betrayed by his decision, interpreting it as a concession to censorship and a betrayal of the show's spirit of irreverence. The departure of Isaac Hayes from South Park left a gaping hole in the show's cast. Hayes, who voiced the iconic character Chef, had been a staple of the show since its inception. His deep, soulful voice and charismatic presence brought a unique charm to the character, making Chef one of the most beloved figures in the series. Chef, a beloved character and a source of sage advice, was gone. He was more than just a cafeteria worker. He was a mentor, a friend, and a father figure to the kids of South Park. His absence was felt not only by the characters in the show, but also by the fans who had grown to love him over the years. The show's creators, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, were now faced with the daunting task of addressing Chef's absence while also moving the show forward. They had to find a way to honor the character and the actor who brought him to life, all while maintaining the show's signature humor and irreverence. This was no small feat, as Chef had been an integral part of many memorable episodes and storylines. The 10th season premiere was just around the corner, and fans were both anxious and curious to see how the show would handle the significant change. Speculation was rampant, with many wondering if Chef would be written out of the show entirely, or if a new voice actor would take over the role. The anticipation was palpable, and the pressure on the creators was immense. The first episode of the 10th season, aptly titled The Return of Chef, aired on March 22nd, 2006, just a few weeks after Hayes' departure was announced. The episode was a pivotal moment for the show, as it addressed Chef's absence in a way that was both respectful and true to the spirit of South Park. It marked the beginning of a new chapter for the series, one that would continue to push boundaries and challenge conventions, even in the face of significant changes. The Return of Chef episode was met with mixed reactions from fans and critics alike. The episode featured Chef returning to South Park after a prolonged absence, seemingly brainwashed and transformed into a pedophile. This portrayal of Chef, a character previously known for his wisdom and warmth, was deeply unsettling for many viewers. Despite the controversy surrounding his departure and the unsettling nature of his final appearance, the return of Chef also served as a bittersweet tribute to Isaac Hayes and his contribution to South Park. The episode featured numerous flashbacks to classic Chef moments, highlighting the character's warmth, humor, and the joy he brought to the show. The aftermath of Chef's controversial departure and subsequent demise in the return of Chef sent ripples through the South Park fandom. The episode, with its jarring portrayal of a beloved character and its pointed critique of organized religion, ignited a firestorm of debate among viewers. Some fans felt betrayed by the show's handling of Isaac Hayes' exit, viewing the return of Chef as a step too far. They argued that the episode crossed the line from satire into personal attack, using Chef's character to mock Hayes' beliefs and tarnish his legacy. Section 2. The Chef We Knew. Reclaiming a legacy. Despite the controversy surrounding his exit, Isaac Hayes and his character, Chef, remained an integral part of South Park's history. Isaac Hayes, a legendary musician and voice actor, brought Chef to life with a soulful voice and larger-than-life personality. His departure from the show in 2006, due to disagreements over the show's portrayal of religion, left fans and creators alike in a state of shock and sadness. However, the impact of his character continued to resonate deeply with audiences. In the years following the return of Chef, the show's creators and its fans grappled with how to reconcile the beloved character's legacy with the circumstances of his departure. The episode, which marked Chef's final appearance, was both a tribute and a farewell, leaving fans with mixed emotions. The creators, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, expressed their respect for Hayes while also addressing the complexities of his exit. This episode became a focal point for discussions about the show's history and the character's significance. Some fans chose to separate the character from the controversy, focusing on the joy Chef brought to the show during his 8-season run. They remembered Chef for his catchy songs, his humorous advice, and his unwavering support for the children of South Park. His presence on the show was a source of comfort and laughter, and many fans found solace in revisiting old episodes where Chef's wisdom and humor shone brightly. Online forums and fan communities became spaces for fans to share their favorite Chef moments, reminisce about his catchphrases, and celebrate the unique blend of wisdom, humor, and soul he brought to South Park. These digital spaces allowed fans to connect over their shared love for the character, creating a sense of community and collective memory. Discussions often highlighted Chef's most memorable lines, his iconic songs, and the episodes that showcased his best moments. Fan art, tribute videos, and even musical covers of Chef's songs emerge as ways for fans to express their appreciation for the character and to reclaim his legacy from the shadow of controversy. These creative expressions served as a testament to the enduring impact of Chef on the show's fan base. Through art, music, and video, fans found ways to keep Chef's spirit alive, ensuring that his contributions to South Park would not be forgotten. The legacy of Chef, and by extension Isaac Hayes, continues to be celebrated by fans who cherish the joy and wisdom he brought to the show. Section 3. South Park marches on evolving humor, enduring spirit. Despite the loss of a major character and the controversy surrounding Isaac Hayes' departure, South Park continued to thrive. The show, known for its ability to adapt and evolve with the changing cultural landscape, found new avenues for satire and continued to push boundaries with its unique brand of humor. While Chef's absence left a void, it also created opportunities for other characters to step forward and for the show to explore new comedic territory. Section 1. A legacy of laughter and controversy. The South Park saga involving Isaac Hayes remains a landmark event in television history. It underscored the complex relationship between satire, religion, and personal beliefs. The show's creators, in their trademark style, tackled the controversy head-on, creating an episode that was both a farewell and a commentary. Section 2. South Park's enduring impact. A recipe for cultural commentary. The South Park controversy served as a potent reminder that even animated shows can be lightning rods for cultural debate. It demonstrated how humor, particularly satire, can be a double-edged sword, capable of both amusement and offense. The incident highlighted the responsibility of creators to be mindful of the potential impact of their work.